Hi ladies! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Emily. Emily Robbins is my sponsor, and she asked me to do a little training on home parties. I have not had the best success with online parties, so in February I switched to focusing more on home parties. And even though I'm not a people person, I love them, love doing them. So I just kind of wanted to share with you how I do mine. Okay, so I'm just going to start off by telling you why I like home parties. They're more personal. They can't hide behind a computer screen at home parties. They actually get to try the products, and I can help them troubleshoot. If I had a girl that she'd tried Younique before and didn't like it, so I was able to sit down and help her figure out why she didn't like it before. Turns out she wasn't applying her products right. So I was able to help her there and help her fall in love, and she actually ended up getting some more. Okay, so what I did when I first booked, I did my first home party at the end of February, but we booked it at the end of January, so I had a couple weeks to plan. I didn't really have anyone to help me plan this party because our team focuses mainly on online parties, so there wasn't anybody to kind of tell me what to expect. So I hit up YouTube. There are a lot of good training videos on there that kind of gave me some ideas and helped me decide how I wanted to do mine. So the first thing I did was I thought about the products I had and the products I already wanted. I did watch a video where she did her home party with just her presenter's kit. So I knew I didn't have to have a lot of makeup. I just used it as an excuse to get more makeup. And I ordered catalogs. I would definitely recommend catalogs. Then I put together a shopping list of supplies I needed. I needed a tablecloth, a table, disposable applicators, mirrors, makeup removers, pens. The reason I wanted makeup mirrors was so that the women weren't running to the bathroom every 5 seconds to apply makeup. Oh, sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. I wanted them all to kind of stay there and keep interacting. So that's why I chose to get some compact mirrors. Then I put together a checklist. I like lists. I put together a checklist of things I needed to remember that morning to take with me, so that way I didn't forget anything. Then I found some order forms online that I printed, and I actually didn't end up using them, so I probably won't take them again. Then I created another list of products that I had for the ladies to sample, and I just passed that out with their catalogs, so it was just a quick and easy way for them to kind of keep track of the products they wanted to try. I planned my party early. I mean, it was about 3 weeks in advance when we started planning it, so I talked to my hostess the whole time, probably every day during those 3 weeks we talked. So I knew exactly what she wanted to see. I knew her goals. I knew where she wanted me to set up. I told her to have her friends come without makeup. I wanted them all there with naked faces on. Also, I let her decide if she wanted to do snacks, drinks, if she wanted to do a theme party. She didn't choose any of that, so it was just makeup, and that was fine. Then I decided how I wanted to run my party. I had 2 games planned with some giveaways. I had an eyeliner and a lip gloss I was going to give away. But we didn't have as many girls show up as we thought, so I didn't play the games. Showed up with a naked face. I didn't have any makeup on at the start of the party, and that was because the hostess specifically requested makeup tricks, okay? So I figured I'd just apply my makeup and show them some fun tricks. I guess if you wanted, you could do like a half face. Sorry, I lost my spot. That's what I'm trying to find. You could do a half face, you could show up with full makeup, you could do like one side Younique and the other side like the products that you were using. That's your choice. And I also chose to let the girls play with the makeup on their own, but you could do makeovers, you could do one-on-one consultations, however you want to do it. I just let them play on their own. I practiced my setup the day before the party, and I took a picture of it. So that way I wasn't trying to figure it out while I was there trying to set up. I wasn't trying to remember it from memory. I got there early. I had everything set up. I had a chance to talk with the hostess before the party started. And also, the best piece of advice I can give you is don't wait till the last minute for anything. I waited till the night before to try and print my pictures that I wanted, and I ended up running out of ink. So I literally had my printer in the back seat of my car, and I was trying to print pictures as we were driving down the highway. My husband was driving. As we were driving down the highway, because we stopped at Walmart to get ink on the way up. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Don't be like me. Don't do that. So the day of the party, I used my checklist to make sure that I didn't forget anything. I think because I'm doing more home parties now, I think I'm going to make a checklist that I can just print off and have every time. I did not do any cash and carry. I did not have any products on me for them to buy. I let them buy everything right there, and then my hostess got all the points. I also created the shopping link before I left that morning, so that way it was already ready to go. So during the party, I did not give a big sales pitch. I started simply just by introducing myself. I said, "Hi, my name is Emily. I'm a yellow status presenter with Younique. I joined in July of 2015. I told them why I joined, which that's going to be different for everybody. I told them what I'm getting from Younique since I joined. And I told them just a little bit about Younique. And I basically just said Younique is a line of naturally based beauty products. I asked them if any of them had heard of the 3D Plus mascara. And that was it. I didn't go into some big long spiel. Then I told them just a little bit about the products that I had. I just kind of glossed over what was on my table. I told them what I had to sample. I kind of told them some problems that they might be having with some of their current makeup and how Younique can be an answer to that. Like, if your eyeliner runs, try Younique's because it doesn't smudge, it's waterproof, it's going to stay all day. Then I just kind of glossed over the collections real quick, and I just said if you're thinking about buying more than one product, check out the collections. The best way to save money is the presenter's kit. It's $99. You get all this makeup and a business if you want it. And I just left it at that. There was no pressure. I think the only unique facts I gave, I told them like our fibers were made from green tea fibers, crushed rubies in the lipstick. I tried to keep all the facts fun, not boring and kind of dragging them down a little bit. So then during the presentation time, the only time I sat down was during this time. I had a stool and I sat down to do my makeup. That was it. That was the only time I was sitting. And that's when I showed them some fun tricks. I showed them like the white eyeliner on your eyelid to brighten your eyeshadow. I showed them the wet eyeshadow trick, smoky eye, white liner on your waterline, pouty lip, BB cream and concealer combo. Those were all things that the hostess had specifically requested, so that's what I showed them. So I had lots of makeup wipes there so I could take things off. Then I let them play with the makeup. And I let them sample anything they wanted, and it was all my personal makeup. I did not have makeup specifically set aside for customers to try. So this was all my personal makeup. The only thing they couldn't sample was the mascara. I know you can buy disposable mascara wands online. Don't do it. Half the reason that our mascara is as amazing as it is because of the wands and the mascara wands and the way they work. So if you let them use disposable mascara wands, they're going to be disappointed with the way it looks. So I put my mascara on, and I walked around with one eye done and one eye not, so they could see the difference. They saw how it worked, but I didn't let them actually try it. Then for order time, I did one-on-one. I had my computer set up in another room and had them come back one at a time when they were ready. I didn't pressure them. I didn't be like, okay, now it's order time, let's go order. No, I had one lady was in a hurry. She had another commitment, so she kind of got things rolling there. She's like, I have to go, I want to order. So that worked great. I went to through the shopping link. I added the items to the cart for them, so they didn't have to go fishing for them, and I let them check out on their own. And the main reason I did that was so that I had their contact information and I could check back in with them later and make sure that they were happy with their products. After that, if they had Facebook, I asked first, and then I added them on Facebook into the VIP group if they were okay with that. Oh, and real quick, some of the presenters that I watched on YouTube said that you never want a sympathy buy, which I don't know if you've noticed anytime you go to a home party, you always kind of feel obligated to buy. If you know you can't buy, you typically don't go. So they said that you don't want the sympathy buy, and I didn't agree with that. I don't think any sale is ever a bad thing. It's better than no buy at all, and not because you get paid for it, but because it gets the product in their hands. And they're going to get the product, and because they're not going to buy something that they're not going to use occasionally. So it gets the product in their hands, they fall in love with it, they come back to you when they need a refill, or they come back to you later because they want to try to get it for free, you know. So I don't see how that could be a bad thing at all. After the party and everybody left, I sat down with the hostess and talked to her about starting a Facebook group, because it's a 10-day shopping link either way. So that's completely up to her. You may have a hostess that doesn't have Facebook, that's fine. My hostess did, and she did set up the group, and between her home party and the Facebook group, we sold over $700 worth of product. So it was definitely worth it. I highly recommend that if your hostess has a Facebook and agrees to it. So I think that's everything that I have on that. So I'm going to show you my setup now. Okay, so this is my setup. I can't really fit it all in one or on the screen. This was a 6-foot table from Walmart. I think it was like 30 bucks. I have 2 different tablecloths on here. The first one is underneath, and it is just a cheap plastic one I got for like 98 cents in the party section. And the reason I did that is because this top layer here is just a sheet. It was like $5 in the bedding section. It's a little bit see-through, okay? And I had all my boxes and stuff stored underneath. So I didn't want anybody to be able to see through there. And then I got this purple fabric. In the fabric section, I got a yard. I think it was like $2. So that's my table covering. Then you can see my setup. Everything, I tried to keep things not... I tried to keep it so everything wasn't cluttered. Okay, I've got a collection bag here just so they could see it. These are my applicators. These I got on Amazon. These are the sponges. These I got on Amazon. I had originally ordered them on eBay and then realized that they were coming from China and weren't going to get here in time. Q-tips. These I got on eBay. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, mirrors. These are my compact mirrors. I think I paid like 18 bucks for 6 of them. I got them from a place called Favor Warehouse. You can Google it. They have all kinds of cute little mirrors that you can check out. This coffee mug here is just a white one. It came from Walmart. And if you go on Pinterest and look up like marble dyeing, coffee mugs, things like that, you'll find all kinds of fun things. That's actually nail polish, okay? So I just did purple, black, and silver just because I thought it looked cool. It was better than a white mug. Pens came from Walmart. These plates here, both came from Walmart. One was like 98 cents and the other one was, I think, like $1.50. Okay, and those, I don't know if you can see, those are elevated above everything else. And I actually got these on Amazon. It came in a set of 3. Okay, and they were different sizes. So those came from Amazon. Picture frames I got at Walmart. Make sure if you're going to use pictures of people that they're people that you actually know, not just some random presenter. Pebbles came from Walmart. Okay, and you can see like this is all my eyeshadows. I've got a splurge, the pigments, and 2 palettes. These were, because they're not all foundations, like I've got the bronzer, I've got a concealer, and I've got cream foundation and the pressed powder. This was actually my presenter's kit, if you can see. And I just have something hidden behind it, kind of propping it open. And I've got an empty mascara box in there. I've got my mascara. I've got my charms right there. And then my tools. Those are my creams, like my liquid foundation, my tanning lotion, flawless concealer, primer, my eyeliners, brow tools. And then all my lip products. Can't help you guys with the teacups. We found them in my garage. They were left by the last owners of the house. But I just thought they looked really cute. So there are those. And then the catalogs I just kind of had sitting there. Oh, down here I call it my Younique lookbook, and I designed the cover myself. And you can see inside here, I've got, I think, 5 different friends. And, you know, I got these protectors at Walmart. So I could do 4 pictures a page, but I chose to do 3 pictures. And then I made this little tag there that says who it is and showed 3 different looks. And they're all unique. Okay, they really liked looking at those. Some other things I had makeup wipes. I just got these at Walmart. I'm sorry, guys. So that way they could try multiple looks. I forget how much. I think it was like 40 bucks. Okay, they work great. It was perfect for the party. I had extra Q-tips. I had little spray bottles for the wet eyeshadow trick. I had my color matching card, of course. Sanitizing wipes work great for the liners. If they want to try out the eyeliners and stuff, they can disinfect it. It won't hurt them at all. And then I had my mirror for doing makeup, my makeup. Anything that wasn't Younique, though, I didn't have it on the table. I had it set to the side, but I didn't want anything that wasn't Younique cluttering my table. So there you have it. I'm sorry it was so long, but there was a lot of thinking that went into planning a home party. Once you have your first one, though, I mean, they're just so easy after that, I promise. And they're a lot of fun. So if anyone has any questions about them, you can just comment or PM me. I would be happy to help. And if anyone does any home parties, let me see, because I'm always looking for more ideas too. So thanks for sticking with me and watching, ladies.